Hello everyone, and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So, it turns out this case is going to be the first go at a new jury system. The jurist system. So, it looks like the court session is going to be fundamentally changed compared to how it functions in pretty much every other instance in this franchise that I've played, and I'm quite excited to see it. So, our client is one Vera Misham. She is accused of poisoning her father, Drew Misham, this guy. And we've investigated her studio, or their shared studio, I suppose. And boy, there's been a lot of weird things. A painting used to cover up some sketch hidden beneath. A red envelope with a letter inside talking about a deposit of $100,000 that was sent 7 years ago. It's just, this is already getting pretty complex. Well, anyway, before we begin here, I want to say that I had a thought. In between videos, it's just this thought struck me like lightning. So, Phoenix Wright is the mastermind of this new trial system here, and he said that everyone and everything is hand-picked. So, I have to wonder, do you suppose the prosecutor in this trial might be someone other than Clavier Gavin? Do you think it could be someone like Miles Edgeworth? Like, that would be really great fan service, but I don't know, man. For narrative purposes, it wouldn't really make much sense, because if this really is the final case in this game, then it would be kind of weird that Clavier wouldn't be in the limelight, because he's kind of like, you know, Apollo's rival prosecutor. Like, it would be nice to see Edgeworth again, or maybe even Franziska von Karma, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. So before we move out from here, I did want to talk to Emma once more about the red envelope. But we just did the X-ray detection thing. Oh, right. Sorry. Well, that settles that. Let's move out. To the stadium, maybe. Or Coliseum. Oh, hey! The decorations have all changed. That's nice, though. I see that the crowd is in the exact same place. Like, these are the same people. Wait. Is that artist new? Huh. Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge. Just a while ago, it was the place where murder and nightmares converged. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent. What about the case? Wah ha 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 ha? Only a performer laughs like that. The young Miss Trucy. How often I hoped we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Oh, Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show. Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing, we get the picture. The world will watch in wonderment as Magnifi's illusions are reborn. Here, on stage, by my hand. Okay. This guy's a lot. Look, Apollo, a balloon, a hot air balloon. With the Gramarye seal on it, no less. Well, this is the long-awaited revival, after all, and it's been 7 years, you know. I've spent plenty of time and a pretty penny on promotion. I hope it's a huge success, Uncle Valent. Oh, I intend for it to be nothing less, I assure you. They both sure seem excited about it. I guess it's a big deal for magicians. How about this person drawing? Oh, no, nothing. No clues here. They've changed the sign since our last case. It was all Gaviner's back then, wasn't it? I hope nothing bizarre and mysterious happens this time. Oh, Apollo. Sweet, innocent, naive Apollo. But it shall! Why, the show itself will be bizarre and mysterious, I assure you. I don't have a problem with mystery as long as it's legal. I don't think lawyers and magicians were really meant to have conversations like this. Yeah. I don't think there's any clues to get here, so let's have a chat. Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that the Grammary Miracle is back after a 7-year absence? Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his. Daddy. My co-magician in training, Zach Grammary. If that terrible thing hadn't... It's okay. Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valant Grammary, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant. Thanks, Uncle Valant. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. To think we get to see the great Magnifi's illusions again. Maybe it really is Magnify. I'm gonna go with Magnify. It's punnier. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? My mentor, the magnificent Magnify Grammary, was a true deity among musicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations. I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air above the audience, and then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound. I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished. For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Grammary Troupe's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you? If the world is waiting, why did you hold off for 7 long years? It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of magic known as law, which governs our land. I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic. The performance of Magnify's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more. 7 years? That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it? And why was that? A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy. Oh, kind of like copyrights, but for magic tricks. Can you tell us about these performance rights? Yeah, copyrights expire 70 years after the owner's death? Unless you're a mouse corporation. So I'm guessing performance rights expire after 7 years. Magnify's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea. A trick, if you will. That trick was considered his property and as such was protected by property laws. Intellectual property, maybe? Magnify knew this and bequeathed it in his will. To one person. You mean him? Yes, Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zach Grammary was the inheritor of the Grammary Miracle. Daddy. Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago. I think I see where this story is going. Yeah, me too. Valand here did a big no-no 7 years ago to get to the rights. Proud to be Zach's assistant? No. He wanted the spotlight all for himself. I think this piss wizard did it! Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? In all absoluteness, those rolled-up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. You'd think roll-up sleeves would be a sign of daring-do and competence. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years.
Oh.
Yes, Miss Trucy, though it pains me to say it. This past spring, April to be precise, was the time. Your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnify passed to me. This was, in fact, stipulated in the will by Magnify himself. Sure it was.
Is that how it works, Apollo?
Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing. Permanently.
Daddy.
Aw. Well, maybe we can show some stuff to Valantir. Ah! Ha 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 ha! A challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well, give it to me.
Ah, no thanks. Are all magicians like this? Apollo? What was that look just now?
I was just thinking how hard it is to get any information out of a magician. Magic show ticket. Nope. Grammary envelope? I was wondering if you could tell me about this? Aha! Why, that bears a grammary seal. So it does.
Uncle Valant, is something wrong?
Trucy, where did you get this?
Huh? Daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy?
No, my other daddy, Phoenix Wright.
Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy... Lord Daddy? That's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit. You know, the fact that these sprites even exist for Valant really just seals the deal for me. I think he really is the guy behind the disappearance 7 years ago. Oh man. This signature upon the back, do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zach Grammary.
Oh. What? Daddy signed this?
Might I be so bold as to open it? I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder? Well, we know how to find out without opening it. Okay. I think we might be done here. Let's move back to the Drew studio. Emma, I want to show you something. Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Oh. Well, shoot. Okay, maybe the detention center? Oh, thank goodness. If it wasn't this, I was going to be out of ideas. Ah, you're here to see Vera Misham? Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment.
Medical office? Is she okay?
She's just lying down, said she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever.
Guess we should come back.
Oh. Okay. Right, anything, Agency. Phoenix. Can we ask you about stuff? Can we show you this? You gave it to us. We want answers now. Presenting, are we? No, this is... no. Well, maybe we weren't done with Valent. Maybe there's something else we can show him? Huh. Man, it's been a while since I've been so lost like this. Why would he have anything to say about these? Well, for frickin'... Okay, maybe we really are done with Valent. Let's try Emma again. I guess there's really nothing new to do. I don't think anything about this room has changed. Well, actually, did we ever look at this chalk drawing? Oh, no, it's tape, that's right. Can we look at the mug? We didn't look at this mug! The black mug! Okay. Has a little mustache on it. Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here! This is my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poisoned coffee? Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Oh ho. Oh ho ho. So how, therefore, was the poison administered? The scrawl on the side is Drew Misham's signature. Ah. Oh, yeah, it's an M, not a mustache. Okay. So... I guess that says Misham. But as for this blue bit... Hey, look there! That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. What? Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. Wait, isn't that a real brand? I've never had coffee once in my life. Am I being advertised to? Okay, well, I'm being advertised to with a poisoned cup, so I guess that's fine. Don't drink Blue Mountain, kids. It'll poison you to death. No, the stain is probably... better ask Emma. It's really paint? I guess we have to, talk to her about it with presenting. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the rim. Huh? That. Yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Forensic science! I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. It's not a hobby. So, what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. Ah, so the poison that killed the victim was on this mug. That's right, see? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. That's pretty clever. Wow, science is amazing. It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma'd be willing to help us out a bit more. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere. It's certainly worth talking to her a bit more. About poison analysis. I was afraid you were going to ask about that. See, this solution is used to test for atroquinine. Atroquinine? Atroquinine, the deadly poison found in the autopsy. Uh-oh, I know that spark in her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it absorbs into the body astonishingly slowly. Huh. It takes at least 15 minutes from time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown... That's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details. I think I get it. You just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right? Precisely. You can find even the slightest trace of poison with this. I want to try it too, Emma. Pretty please? You don't have to ask twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course. Hey, let's give it a whirl, Apollo. Ugh! What are you doing? I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you. How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous. Tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand. Let's just get down to checking for real poisons, shall we? Okay. Do a little puff. Puff, 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 puff. Puff, 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 puff. This seems clean. As for here... Puff, puff. Hello? Nothing's coming up. Really? Nothing. Maybe it's more precise than that radius shows, but... Huh. Yeah, I can't find anything. Huh. Too bad. No reaction there. I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second. What is it, Apollo? Did you spray that little desk over there? I don't think so. The spray probably can't reach that far, you know? Let's check it out just to be sure. Oh, okay. The tiny... Ooh! Hello. Eek! A reaction, Apollo! Ah, where? The inside of that cute little frame, look! Well, would you look at that? Nice going, Trucy. I'm known to work magic. Never mind that I was the one who found it. Be careful handling that if it gets in your fingers. Ugh. Why would the inside of that frame have poison on it? It looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. So, Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story the night of the crime? Ah, I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's going to be a witness tomorrow, I hear.
I thought so. I'll never forget that face, but what was his name? Oh, right. Brushel.
Brushel? Really?
Brushel. He's after a scoop to sell to the papers.
So a reporter comes for an interview with a painter. His first interview ever, and that night he's killed? Seems strange to you?
Really strange. It does raise a few questions.
I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could.
Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician.
Ah. Magician? Well, if it's not Trucy, that leaves only one other person.
It wasn't Valen Grammary by any chance, was it? Yeah, something like that. He's got some big show lined up, I hear.
So he's out interviewing Valen Grammary. Looks like I'll be heading out to that Coliseum again sooner than I thought.
Here, I'll give you that reporter's card if you want.
Well, cool. Let's look at our new evidence. So what the hell? It's empty except for the exposed poison. Looks like you have to take this back part off first to put a photo inside.
It'd have to be a really small photo to fit in there.
True, and that pale bluish stain. Why would there be poison in a place like this?
Well, there's one obvious reason. Whoever put poison in the coffee rubbed a bit on here, too.
That's not very obvious, Trucy. Spark Brushel, freelance journalist. It's so gray and boring. Looks like the lens of a camera in the background. It's a neat design. What the hell? What the hell is that? I can't look at it? What do you mean I can't look at that? That's super interesting. Hell? Top dollar for information. I am shocked I can read that text. Oh.
I guess you gotta have a good business card if you work freelance.
Really? What's this? A camera lens finder?
Do reporters take photos too?
I guess if he's freelance, he'd have to.
Maybe you should try being a prosecutor and a defense attorney. You'd always win.
Why don't I become a rock star too while I'm at it? With those chords of steel, you could sing a ballad. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Valent, have you seen a man by the name of, Sparky Boy? So, a journalist was here on your story? All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper.
His name was Brushel.
Brushel. I think he remembered him. He doesn't look too happy about it. Brushel. That cloying smell of mint when he smiles, yes.
Could you tell us more about him? What did he want?
A man by that name called on me just now. Just now? Valent's vision is always toward tomorrow. Valent's feet step always forward. That is all.
That's all? Very confusing.
I am to perform a big magic show, yes? I wanted someone to cover it. Yet he had ears only for that incident.
That incident?
In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter removed himself. So Painter has died, what of it? It is but a footnote in the footlights of compared to the magic of Gramarye. Has Spark Brushel smelled out a connection between Drew Misham and Valiant Gramarye? And how does Valiant know about this murder of Drew in the first place?
Uncle Valiant, do you know where the reporter went?
I recommended he visit that place popular with penalized perpetrators.
The detention center?
He was a rude individual. Might I see that card?
Sure.
He would tear apart my respectability. I will tear apart him.
Oh, here it comes, Apollo. Uncle Valiant's big magic trick.
Is he going to fix the card?
I'm not sure that qualifies as big magic. What happened to the big magic?
Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped?
He must have really not liked that journalist.
Now the time has come when I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. By your leave, Miss Trucy.
Thanks, Uncle Valiant.
3 days from now, make ready for a miracle.
What do you think that journalist was after? And why did Valiant react like that to this envelope? I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit.
Yes, indeed. So was evidence really ripped up? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Not examine. Move.
Hi, Phoenix. Bye, Phoenix.
Okay. It's gonna be Vera or Spark.
I think I hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money, end quote. No, not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here. Maybe that reporter?
Oh, I hate him. Oh, it's not enjoyable to look at this man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow, what a weirdo. Well, anyway, in his, oh my god, in his chest pocket, there's a quill pen that is mighty conspicuous. Drew had one too. Wow, look at this cartoon character. Oh, I hate him. And okay, I need to conjure up the most bright and bubbly and sunny and obnoxious voice in the world. Hey there, how you doing? Who might you be? Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Talk about a nervous monkey. You're Justice, you? Oh my god, it's like looking at Attack on Titan. Oh, that is... I don't want this guy standing over my bed in the middle of the night. Oh! Please. Ah! You know me? Do I know you? Of course I know you. Stares down witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote. That's not true. What's he writing? Are you a reporter by any chance? Ooh, you're Trucy! Am I famous? Oh yeah. Trucy Wright hates carrying a bag. Puts everything she owns in her panties, end quote. Eek, that's so not true. Just hold on to your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So, guard, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote.
No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him.
Did you come here to interview the guard? Hooey, what a pickle. Accused wouldn't talk, had to interview someone or go plumb crazy, end quote. Huh?
Oh my god.
I should have guessed. Where's my manners? Name's Brushel, Spark Brushel. I'm not picky, journalist just closes eyes, writes, end quote.
What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins?
Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Wild romp through crossroads of mayhem madness, end quote.
I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. This guy is compensating for, like, good lord, he's compensating for, like, everyone else not being super wacky this time around. Like, the original trilogy had some real whack jobs, like the likes of, what was his name? Yeah, you got characters like Red, White, Salmonella, what was the photographer kid? Well, I mean, my point is, this character feels like he belongs in the original trilogy and not Apollo Justice. Okay, let's have a chat.
So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist? Huh, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record here. Yes? I'm the interviewer, you understand, yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here, end quote. Okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Well, I think he probably does. Exactly, I knew you'd understand. Huh? So, the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio? Who, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record. Yes? I may look calm and collected.
No.
But I'm busy, really busy. Always on the road. Journalist always buys one-way tickets, never looks back. End quote. I can understand that philosophy, but you want to know the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, you're gone. All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too? Exactly, see? It's the same thing. What is?
This guy.
So, you went to do a story on Drew Misham? And he'd never had a story done about him before? That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record here. What? I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why do the interview in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like... Oh, I've got it. Say there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. You think the burger guy's going to tell me where he got it? At the supermarket, maybe? Exactly, see? That's what I'm talking about.
I think I may have actually understood that one.
Well, there's nothing I can talk about, really.
Ooh.
Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers, end quote.
Right. Guess we'll leave then.
But since you're here, Might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us. Just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had seen a movie on a trip and wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup, when an article in a tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer gallery, end quote, I believe it was. Ooh. What the hell happened to his nose? Oh. An oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. A painting of a giant peach floating down a river. Okay. Never do that again. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach? Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. Okay. Turn his badge. Oh, right, let me go on the record here. Yes? I know what you're going to say. Brushel, take this, write brilliant column, end quote. I don't think so. Look, buddy, I write brilliant columns about one thing, and that's food. Try to understand. What could he possibly be writing? He didn't listen to a word I said. Also, if he specializes in food columns, what was he doing interviewing Drew? Okay, nothing to say about that. Oh, nothing to say about either? Okay. Okay. Nothing to say about any of the paintings. How about the Gramarye envelope? No. Nothing here. Magic show ticket? Okay, nothing on this first page of evidence. Okay, nothing with a red envelope. The letterbox, maybe? No. The coffee mug? No, okay. And the tiny frame. Okay, there's nothing to say about anything with him. Which means... it's time to move on? But can we look at Vera? No, she's hiding behind the corner. Okay, nothing new here. I guess we're done for now. Let's move on. Maybe Emma has something? Hey! Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you. Well, what's with that scary face you're making? And what's with the I know something but I'm not telling face you've got going, Emma? Oh. Well, in that case, maybe we can show the painting of a peach now. This painting came from behind that dresser. Ah, yes, so? It was stolen, no? I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose. It's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger. I thought as much. A forger? Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So, what exactly is a forger? Also, holy crap, new music track. I dig it. Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. So Drew Misham was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. To supplement his work in illustration, I guess. I see. Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real thing? Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery. Not necessarily, anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like, after all. Oh yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the paint of the finished pieces.
Thank God. Finally.
I get it now. Not that I really needed to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking.
True. That would be interesting and maybe valuable for our case.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo. Flattery will get you everywhere, they say.
Maybe I should ask Emma to help us out. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. Let's do it. I kind of wanted to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick?
Oh, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out.
Okay. Oh, could be any. Well, I know this is the most obvious pick, but I want to see them all, so... Let's see. Rotate. Okay, well, I can't really tell what this is supposed to be yet. Oh! Okay. That's interesting.
Okay, let's print this one out.
Huh. Yeah, that's it's a game of poker, alright.
What the heck? Wow, he really blows. The finished painting isn't anything like the rough. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted to for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like.
I think I follow you. So, in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting?
Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top of that. So, Mr. Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that?
Not particularly. Something about the sketch itself is kind of odd.
You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo.
You think we could check out one of the other paintings?
Well, sure. You like this detection stuff, don't you?
Okay, let's try this one. is a fun mechanic. I like it. So that card game strongly resembled the events of the very first case. What if this shows a scene resembling another case from this game? That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Wait. Yeah, okay. Looks like some sort of house. That's a noodle cart! Oh, baby! Okay. Oh, man. This one, too. What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. Don't think I'd forgotten. The intro of the very first case began with an artist painting. That was the first thing we ever saw in this game besides the title screen. Oh, baby, it's all coming together. You think I could just look at the last of these? Fine by me. Knock yourself out. Oh, boy. Probably gonna be maybe the bodies on the stage. Oh, it's a guitarist on the stage. Okay. On fire. Oh, wow. Oh, what the heck is all this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? Trucy, look at these 3 sketches. Do you notice anything? Ah! There! Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on? These sketches are of the 3 cases I worked on. What? The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Ball Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. And then the events that transpired during the Governor's concert. What could it mean? How could he have painted those things? And why? That's what I want to know. Wait, is Drew Misham your father? Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? I'd never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew Misham? And what did he have to do with me? To be continued. Oh, perfect timing. Well, I was hoping that we could go back to the detention center and have one last talk with Vera. Maybe ask about the paintings, the rough sketches, but... Looks like we might be able to talk to her now. Okay. Well. This is getting interesting. This is getting really interesting. Oh, man. It's as this intro to the case said. It's all connected. 9 years ago, 7 years ago, all these cases we've done until now, and this, It's all connected. Oh man. This is good. This is really good. Some of my favorite bits from the original trilogy was things from the past coming back into relevancy. How these personal stories of these characters became the forefront of these trials. And boy, speaking of trials, we're going to be in for something new and fresh next time, aren't we? With the jurist system. Wow, I wonder how different it's going to be. Like, we have to convince not just the judge, but 6 other people. Oh, man. Well, goodness gracious. Oh, man, that's going to be interesting next time. Wow, my head is spinning. For all the evidence we have, though, I'm not really sure how to begin proving Vera's innocence. We're gonna have to take things bit by bit, step by step, and see where we can go. But boy, I'm excited for it, so... I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Thank you for watching, and hopefully, I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.